Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're in a little bit of a different setup. I'm actually right in front of my front door in the living room. I just wanted to switch the scenery up a little bit, switch the background up a little bit. I am going to be doing a yellow makeup tutorial. So I, of course, went to Google and Googled some inspiration, and I came across this picture right here, and I was like, that's beautiful. Of course, mine is not gonna come out as beautiful as the makeup artist did the model, but we're gonna try. If you are not subscribed, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you over here in the family, as well as think about following me on Instagram. I would love to have you over there as well. My face is cleansed, so instead of using a moisturizer today, I'm going to be going in with Skin Glass. So Skin Glass was started by a beautiful makeup artist that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Norface, and she created this, and I finally got my hands on it. It is always sold out. It's amazing. It is a glistening and nourishing antioxidant rich face oil with grapeseed, jojoba, and neem oil. This is how it looks. Hopefully I'm in focus. I have combination oily skin, so when I use a product like this, I like to use it in place of a moisturizer so that it won't make me too oily, you know? It just gives your skin this nice, beautiful radiance. I love it. You can also use this as a highlighter as well. It makes your face feel so soft, and oh my god, I love this stuff. So we're gonna go straight to foundation. So for foundation today, I'm using the Pixi H2O Skin Tint. I have the shade Mocha, but this is gonna be great for the summer weather because obviously it's hot, and this is like really just a skin tint. It's water-based, so it's very light on the skin, and I love this stuff. Apply it to my face. I know it looks kind of dark, but trust me, once I blend it out, it really blends into my skin. And as you can see, my face looks hella like glowy, and that's because of the Skin Glass, and also because that Pixi Skin Tint is a water-based, I think it's a water-based gel. Like, yeah, it's a tinted face gel. And I'm also just about to get over this breakout. I had a breakout on my forehead. It was that time of the month last week, and I literally got like 4 bumps in a row. So I've been treating it, and it's been going down significantly. I treat it with tea tree oil and peroxide. Those both have ingredients that kind of dry out your pimples. So instead of finishing up the rest of my face, I'm actually gonna do my eyebrows because I want to do my eyes first, just so I can kind of clean up any mistakes or any of the mess I might make on my eyes with concealer. So I've been doing my eyebrows way different than how I usually do. I used to do my eyebrows like with the whole concealer under the brow, really fill them in. I really don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in the last couple of months. So what I do is just grab my spoolie, push these bad boys up. I'm gonna take an eyebrow pencil. This is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I've been using like a really cheap, I think it's like a 99-cent brow and eyeliner from LA Color. I just happened to grab this one because I haven't used it in a while. So what I've been doing is taking the eyebrow pencil, and I've been starting on the inner brow. So I take the eyebrow pencil and do little small strokes going up like that, and then what I do is outline the base of my brow. So I used to outline the top, the bottom, and then fill it in. Now I just outline the base of my brow, just like that. And then I just take my eyebrow pencil and do small strokes going up. And I don't like them to look super filled in anymore. I really like them to look more natural. So like this is enough for me. I used to like a really structured brow, and when I look back on pictures, I feel like it looks so unnatural. So now what I do, instead of doing like the whole concealer under the brow to kind of perfect it, I actually use my NYX Wonder Pencil. I have this in the shade Deep, and this is basically like a nude eyeliner. They have different shades, so depending on your skin tone, you can get a shade that's gonna look correct on you. And then I just take this and go under the base of my brow with it, and this gives like that concealer effect without being so harsh. It makes it look a little bit more natural in my opinion. I don't do it at the top, only the bottom, and then I just blend it out with my finger. and that's how I've been doing my brows lately. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm actually going to use an actual eyeshadow primer today just because I want to get rid of this. I've had it for a long time, so I just want to use it up. This is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and I'm just going to put this on my eyes. This is actually a really good eyeshadow primer. And another tip for this, when you do concealer, you can use eyeshadow primer as like a base for your concealer, and it will help your concealer not crease. I've done that trick before and it works. In the picture, the model had a really nice kind of like brown outline. So what I brought to do the brown outline is this brown eyeliner by ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Call Me. I'm gonna be quiet during this so I can try and focus. If you're someone who does wing liner all the time, this probably will be a little bit easier than you, but I never ever wear winged eyeliner. This is gonna be quite the challenge for me. I got the baby wing down on both of my eyes. So now I'm gonna try and connect this with like a line in my crease. I got the base down pretty okay. So now what I'm gonna do is reach into my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. This is like the little ones. I don't believe she sells these anymore. I don't think she does, but this is in the shade Rust. Any brown eyeshadow color will work. So I'm just gonna take this brown eyeshadow color with a angled brush, and we're gonna kind of go over the base, the eyeliner we just did, to kind of smooth it out a little bit more. So I think the eyes have two different shapes, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna do the yellow part of my eye. So I'm gonna take this yellow eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is by JD Glow Cosmetics. This is called Victor, and it's one of their matte shadows. This came broken, so I had to like repress it, which is why it looks really funky. I have a full indie brand spotlight coming on JD Glow Cosmetics. I ordered some things. We're gonna be playing with it in that video. That should actually be the next video that goes up. And we're gonna basically fill in the blank area with this shadow. Okay, I don't think that that looks too bad. The two eyes do have two different shapes, but I don't think that that looks too bad. We're gonna move on to concealer so that we can clean up this under eye. First, we're gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is the shade Dark 46. This shade is the same shade of my skin tone, and we're going to use this to cancel out our dark circles. I'm gonna go right under that brown eyeliner, go over my pimples here, around my mouth. And I'm also gonna put a little bit of a highlighting concealer on top of that. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade 30 Honey. I haven't used this in a while, so I wanted to pull it out. I'm just gonna do a little bit because it's super light. I'm also gonna let that sit for a little bit, and we're going to contour, cream contour with this LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer. This is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I haven't used this in a while. The shade is not too off from my skin tone. It's just a couple of shades deeper, so it gives like this really natural, glowy contour. So now I'm gonna go right in and set my face with powder, and I'm only gonna set it in the areas where I get oily. And I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. And I like using a small brush like this because it really allows me to get into the crevices of my face. So as you can see, I pretty much powdered my T-zone. And I'm going to take my Black Radiance Contour Palette. This is in the shade Medium to Dark. The Sculpt and Contour shade, blend them and set that cream contour in place. I'm gonna put a a little gold in my inner corner just because I feel like that'll look really nice. So I'm gonna go back into the Black Radiance contour palette and use the shade that says highlight. Okay, so for blush, I'm actually going to be using my Kosas cream blush and highlighter palette. This is in the shade Velvet Melon, and I'm going to use this as a blush today, and it's a cream, so I'm just going to apply it with my fingers and just apply it on my cheeks. For highlight, I'm actually going to use Skin Glass again and apply it to the high points of my face over here as well and blend it out. That's gorgeous. I like that. So going back to the brows really quick, I'm going to brush these back up. I'm going to use a little bit of the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm going to run this through my brow. And then I'm going to take my Sephora Brow Freeze in clear and just brush this through them, and it's going to give like this waxy effect, and it's going to help them stay in place. I'm gonna use the Avon Super Extend Mascara. I think I'm pretty much done. All that's left to do is my lips. So first I'm going to take this lipstick by Black Opal, and I just wanted to make a quick side note. After I use up all of the products that I own from Black Opal, I will not be purchasing from them anymore. I'm gonna put the reasoning why in the description box just because I don't want this video to be even more longer. Also look in the description box to see why I won't be continuing my 1 month one palette. So anyway, I'm gonna be using this Black Opal lipstick in the shade Misfit. I'm gonna go on top of that with my L'Oreal Color Shine lipstick in the shade Glossy Fawn, and I love this lipstick. It's just like a really glossy lipstick, and I'm just gonna go right on top of that. So now all that's left to do is set my face. I'm going to be using my OM Glow highlighting finishing spray. As you can see, I'm almost done with this. Gonna shake it up really well so it can kind of like activate. And this is the finished look. This is my mellow yellow inspired makeup look. As you can see, my eyes are not perfect, but I still think that they look pretty nice. I love the way this came out. My skin is so freaking dewy and glowy. I love this. And that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys later, all right? Peace.